Yo, welcome back to a brand new video, guys, and we are back in NBA 2K26. It's your boy Snags HD, and yeah, y'all know we had to come back with the most official LeBron James build. Yeah, guys, we got us one. As you guys can see on the screen, we got the king himself. Don't it look just like him? Now, we haven't put no VC or nothing into the build, guys, but you already know this is the build we plan on grinding out. Got the face creation for you guys, the greatest face creation ever, the most accurate ever, and all I'm gonna need you guys to do is sub up if you're new, turn on post notifications so you guys will be notified when your boy go live or when I drop one of these bangers. And yeah, let's get into the video y'all came to see, the official LeBron James build in NBA 2K26. Let go.
What we do here is go back.
Yo, welcome back to another video. Welcome back, Snaggy family. It's your boy Snags HD, aka the Dark Legend, aka 2K's neighborhood friendly OG. And what did you guys see on the screen is the GOAT. Yes, we have the greatest, the best LeBron James build, and I'm giving it to you guys in three forms. First, I'm going to explain to you guys why I made three different versions of this LeBron build. Then I'm going to show you the builds. We're going to talk about it a little bit. Then I'm going to get you guys up out of here. All right. But before we do that, guys, I'm going to need you guys to smash that like button for your boy. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to sub up, turn on post notifications so you'll be first to be notified when your boy go live or when I drop one of these exclusives. Now, let's get into the builds. So, y'all know we play the name game over here. A lot of people will be like, oh, it doesn't matter about the name. But you guys know, we can't make a build unless we see the actual name referencing the build that we're trying to make or replicate. So with that being said, we're not going to get into the shenanigans. If you guys got anything to say about it, leave it in the comment section. So the first build we have, I call this the fun LeBron James build. This is my exact build that I had last year in in NBA 2K25, and for some reason in 2K25 it came out as a two-way 3-level point forward. I was trying to go for that name again, and I was able to get it, but it didn't show shades of LeBron. But what I did happen to stumble across was the actual LeBron James build with the actual name that he has in game. So instead, what I did was I changed the settings around from my original LeBron James build from 2K25, and I was able to get the name, but I was able to use the stats as far as like the height and weight from 2K25 to get the LeBron James name in 2K26. So then I started playing around to see if I can get the same name and the same attributes, which I kind of had some success and I didn't have some success. Oh, I'm getting a little tongue-tied, guys. But yeah, to further explain, so I wanted to make that build again because I really had a lot of fun, and it was actually one of my favorite builds in NBA 2K25. It was actually one of the builds that made that game fun for me. We all know how hated 2K25 was. So going into the build, guys, you already know we went small forward, 6'6" on the height, 250 on the weight, 6'11" on the wingspan. And now with the new builder, you get to see what body types you will be able to unlock in the future. So these are the body types for this specific build. All right, now that we showed that off, let's get into the build. But before we do that, let's just take a look at some of the badges that you guys will have access to with this build. So I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but just take a look at it and just take a look at the badges. Most of the badges for the most part are still the same from 2K25. The only thing that I know that they did change is the takeovers. They didn't really change them, but they added some new ones. I should say it that way. And you also could customize your takeovers this year. 2K26 is popping. And if you guys haven't heard, yes, everything is overpowered. Every build is overpowered in this damn game. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So without further ado, let's get into the build. Let's talk about the finishing. So we know LeBron's strongest point is finishing, but due to the builder this year, I couldn't accurately capture like a strong finishing. So what I did was I tried to break down the stats proportion to how my LeBron James build was in NBA 2K25. So now in the new builder, you guys can actually see your takeovers and things of that nature when you actually making the build, which I think was pretty dope for 2K to add that. So let's get into this, guys. We got a 74 close shot. What that unlocks is float game on silver, hook specialist on bronze, and paint prodigy on bronze. We also got 80 driving layup, which unlocks silver float game, bronze layup mix master, and silver physical finisher. We have 87 on the driving dunk, which unlocks aerial wizard on gold and posterizer on silver. So that would allow you guys to get some great clips when you putting guys in the paint and slamming on their heads. You know, go and get them clips. I want to see them. Tag me to them. Snags HD _ on X. All right. So standing dunk, we got a 49. Now, in my opinion, LeBron's standing dunk should be way higher than this because his game is mostly involved around being in the paint. And during his later years, he's playing more of the power forward position, so he's definitely in need of a higher standing dunk. But from what I'm hearing, standing dunk is still pretty cool with lower attributes. It's still like kind of OP. So we gave him a 49, and hopefully that'll do the job. But like I said, this is just a blueprint for you guys. You don't have to build it this way. Just use this as a map out for how you want your LeBron James build to look. But if you want the name of the LeBron James in the actual builder, then stick with what I got on screen. So we got a 79 post control. What that unlocks is bronze hook specialist, silver post poet, gold post fade phenom. We definitely want that on the highest tier possible. I wish I could have got it on Hall of Fame, but you guys can always +1. Also, another thing that's new, guys, is you can +2 badges now. So you can skip 2 levels instead of 1. So you might want to keep that in mind when you making your build and looking at some of the badges. You get unpluckable on silver, and you also get post powerhouse on silver. These are all great badges to help with your finishing game, especially when making baskets around the rim, guys. So let's go over to the shooting. Now, we all know LeBron James excel inside the paint. So what I wanted to do was capture a high midi. I gave him an 87 midi, which unlocks silver deadeye, silver shot specialist, silver shifty shooter, and also again post fade phenom on gold. We have a 78 3 ball. Now, guys, cap breakers are a little different this year. There's a ton of ways for you to earn cap breakers. I really don't know where to explain, because although 2K26 is more condensed as far as the actual game, it's a lot smaller. There's tons and tons of information and tons of things to do. It's just too much to cover in one video, and I just want to stick to giving you guys the build video right now. We'll cover some of those other things in another video. So we gave him a 78 3 because LeBron is able to hit threes, but it's not his strong point. So we didn't want to over exaggerate with the 3 ball. And like I said, with cap breakers, guys, if you want to extend that 3 ball, maybe get it to an 83. I think the highest I got it is a 86 you can max it to. So if you want to max that out, then, you know, just use your cap breakers. We gave him a 74 free throw for all my people who like to play in a rack. It's enough, in my opinion. Although the pure green window is back, if you guys can't time a free throw, I really don't know what to tell you. This really a park build, but it can be played in other modes. It's really universal. So I just wanted to get that out the way. 88 on the playmaking. We all know playmaking is another part of LeBron's strong side as far as his game goes. 86 ball handling. This should unlock some really cool dribble moves for you guys, all my dribble heads out there. We got a 75 speed with ball. Now, give and take, the speed in NBA 2K26 has been sped up significantly. So don't be tricked about the 75 speed with ball, guys. Trust me, you're gonna be moving out there, especially on the 6'6". Interior defense, we wanted to captivate everything that LeBron does as far as like his strengths and weaknesses, and he's not the greatest defender, but he is a pretty good defender. So We wanted to give him an 82 on the interior. This unlock post lockdown on silver, and you also get paint patrol on bronze, plus you get off-ball pass on gold. We got an 85 perimeter, guys, that unlocks silver challenger, silver on-ball menace, silver immovable enforcer, and you also unlock pick dodger on silver, guys. We have a 67 steal. LeBron is not really known for stealing the ball from anybody. He can get the occasional steal if you're not paying attention, like lane steals and things of that nature. So we gave him a 67 steal that unlocks bronze glove and bronze interceptor. Now, we all know LeBron is a chase down artist. Since chase down is not in the game, we equipped them with high flying denier, which is essentially chase down artist, but they changed the name. So he has that on silver, guys. That's pretty good. It's really good on bronze. So you already know, having it on silver, you just one step in the right direction. Now, rebounding. This is kind of where I would have liked to done something different. I usually prioritize giving all my builds high offensive rebounding, because if you guys know, people in 2K, niggas miss. And if you put yourself in the right position, it's easy buckets, bro. You know, I get a lot of scrap baskets. I call them scrap baskets in the rec, just from just being in the right position and having a high offensive rebound. So take with that information as you please. We got a 64 defensive rebounding. This unlocks rebound chaser and box out beast on bronze. So you guys will be good in the rebound department. You'll be able to snag some boards. Let's talk about the physicals. We got an 83 speed, 76 agility, 83 strength, and a 75 vert. So just to go over a couple of things, badge wise, you get silver slippery ball. You also get, we covered these. Now, to talk about the strength, the reason why I went 83 on the strength is so you can get that immovable enforcer. Also, I wanted to give LeBron post powerhouse, since you will be in the paint bullying. I believe if matchmaking is the same as it was last year, most of the time when you're a small forward, they match you up against the shooting guards and the point guards. So occasionally you might get a power forward or a center, but for the most part, you'll be playing smaller guards, so you can get your bully on. You got strong handle on gold, physical finisher on silver, immovable enforcer on silver, post powerhouse on silver, post lockdown on silver, and you also will be able to set them big body Miyagi's with the silver brick wall, guys. So this covered the LeBron James build. Hopefully I explained the what's and whys of this specific build. This is the fun version of the LeBron James build, and let's get into what we made, guys. And as you guys can see, we made the 2010-2011 Heat version of LeBron James. I'm not too much a fan of that LeBron James, although that was LeBron in his prime. I'm more of a fan of the Cavaliers return LeBron James and rookie LeBron James, but it don't matter. Either way it goes, guys, we got LeBron James, shades of Jaylen Brown and Glenn Robinson. So you guys know what I do. Like I said, I already kept you guys for hella long. I don't want to keep you no longer. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button, guys. Turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when your boy go live or when I drop one of these bangers. And as you guys see on the screen, two-way mid paint point forward. Name is dope. I really like what 2K did with the names this year. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys having a blessed day. Love you all. Peace. And be looking forward to more videos. We got tons and tons of more NBA 2K26 videos coming to you in the near future soon. Alright guys, let's get into build number 2. This one is a 6'8 version of LeBron. It's pretty similar to the last one I just showed you guys. So we just gonna take a look. You guys already know, small forward, 6'8, 250 on the weight, 6'11 on the wingspan. So basically, I dropped a little bit of the finishing, guys. We got a 72 on a close shot, 70 on the layup, 87 on the driving dunk, 72 on the standing dunk, and 77 on the post control. Now, the difference with the finishing on the 6'8 LeBron build, guys, is I brung the standing dunk up so that, as you guys can see, we now get rise up on bronze. That will be a great badge to help you with finishing inside the rim. So with that being said, guys, that was the reason why I made the adjustments on this build. Now, moving along to the shooting, we also dropped the 3 ball. You guys, I know a lot of y'all want the deep 3. I know y'all want to, but you have to look at the bigger picture here. Use your cap breakers. You can make a really, really OP build this year guys, if you just pay attention to what people are saying and explaining when it comes to the cap breakers. It's really kind of hard to put in perspective about the cap breakers, but once you guys get your hands on the game, you'll understand more or less. But it's like you can go lower in the stack, and if you pick a certain build specialization this year, then you'll be able to apply those cap breakers to those certain attributes. And in some cases, it might be a +5 cap breaker. It might be a +10 cap breaker. So you're not going to see nothing like, say for instance, if I put my 3-point at a 90, you're not going to get a +10 cap breaker on there. But if you go, say for instance, like 60 or 50, your very first cap breaker that you apply to your shooting, your 3-point shot, it could be a +10, it could be a +5, it could be a +2, it could be a +3. So hopefully I'm making sense and you guys are following me. So we gave LeBron a 75-3. This is a cap breaker build, guys. So this is only if you're rebirthing and you have a few cap breakers unlocked, can you make this build. Now you can make this build and play on it now, but I would suggest using it as a rebirth build and using your cap breakers to make it really, really OP. We got a 73 free throw. Now moving along to the playmaking, we have an 87 pass accuracy, ball handling 85. You should unlock most of the 6-8 dribble moves, at least the cool ones anyways, and a 75 speed with ball. If you haven't touched NBA 2K26, then you guys don't know, the speed is incredible, guys. We have a 78 interior. Now on the last LeBron James build of 6'6", we had an 82. I dropped it a little bit because when I looked at the LeBron James build and the actual 2K roster, he didn't have a high interior defense. So I feel like I was overexerting it, you know, putting it so high. But 78 should still get the job done. You're a small forward anyways. Most of the time, like I said, you're going to be guarding smaller guards. So yeah, do with that information as you please. We have an 85 perimeter, 55 steal, and a 78 on the block. Rebounding, we have a 50 offensive rebound and a 60 defensive rebound. We went 82 speed, 76 agility, 75 on the strength, 75 on the vert, guys. Hopefully you guys like this version of the LeBron James build. If you like this version, like I said, I would advise using it as a rebirth and using cap breakers. If you guys have unlocked cap breakers already, then this is a perfect build for you. Make sure you smash that like button. Now on to build number 3, guys. All right, last and final build, guys. So again, we went small forward, 6'8" on the height, 249 on the weight, 6'9" on the wingspan. Now you guys are probably wondering, Snags, why'd you shorten the wingspan? If you look to the right, the max potential for mid-range and 3-point, that's what we did it for, guys. This is another cap breaker build, but this is more well-rounded, this build that I'm about to show you guys. This is probably the build you would want to make day one. If you just want to have a LeBron James build day one, this is going to be the build. Now, as you guys can see, mid-range maxes out at a 95, 3-point shot maxes out at a 90. That's what we wanted. We want to make this build OP. And as you guys can see already, the build is OP. Now, we're going to start off with the finishing. So, we have a 74 close shot, driving layup, we have an 80, driving dunk, we have an 87, standing dunk, we have a 72, and post control, we have a 70. Now, I know the post control is not the greatest for a LeBron James build, but if you have any type of stick skills, you wouldn't have any problem using a 70 post control, bro. Trust me, guys. All right, so on to the shooting. We got a 83 on the mid-range, 82 on the 3-point shot. We also have a 75 for all my rec heads for the free throw. Moving along to the playmaking, we have 86 on the pass accuracy, ball handling still 85, speed with ball still 75. Interior defense, we dropped it down a little bit just to get post lockdown. We get it on this build on bronze. It should be good enough. Like I said, this is a small forward build, so based off the matchmaking, most of the time you guys are going to be babying little bitty guards. We have a 74 perimeter defense. The perimeter defense is not the greatest, but like I said, the defense for me personally feels good in 2K26. It's a step in the right direction from 2K25 for sure. So don't be discouraged about that. And like I said, with build specializations this year, you can always choose the defensive path and upgrade your defensive attributes that way if you choose to do so. We got a 50 steal and a 78 block. On to the rebounding, guys. We have a 40 offensive rebound and a 60 defensive rebounding. The rebounding is not great for a small forward or any wing player for that matter, but it'll get the job done, especially if you know how to position yourself and you know how to read the floor, if there's spacing when you're running with your teammates and things of that nature. So yeah, guys, moving along to the physicals, we got an 82 speed, 76 agility, 80 strength, and a 77 vertical. So for me personally, guys, like I said, this would be the most well-rounded in my opinion. This would be the build that you would want to make straight out of the gate. Now, so you don't end up a liability, just play with a lock. Simple as that. If you play with a lock, you can definitely be the primary ball handler and score with this build. So let's hit start, see what we built. And as you guys can see, the very first shade, LeBron James, Corey Maggette, and Paul Pierce. Now, as you see on the right side, I like the new builder, guys, because it gives you a layout of your go-to badges. It also gives you a layout of your top attributes and your strengths and weaknesses. Now, in this regard, I wouldn't advise ignoring the weaknesses, but just keep those things in mind. You won't be picking anybody off. You won't be getting any steals. And every now and then you might get out rebounded, but this is LeBron James build, so it's kind of expected in the sense that you'll be carrying the load in so many other things that's way more important than those specific things. So with that being said, as you see on the screen, guys, slash and point forward, we still get the point forward name. I do have a way of making a two-way slash and point forward. If you guys want to see that video, make sure you smash the like button, get in the comment section, and let me know if you guys enjoy any of these LeBron James builds and if you plan on making them. Like I said before, these are just blueprints. You don't have to make them exact to the T. Make the build the way you play. That's the name of the game this year. Only you can screw up your build. So if you like what you see on the screen from the 3 builds that I showed you, the 3 different versions, then make one of them, guys. They all great builds and great starters. Now, like I said, this specific build, this one is the one I would make day one if I want to just have a LeBron James type of build day one. With that being said, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you're new to the channel. We would love to have you. Make sure you guys have the noties on so you'll be notified when your boy go live or when I drop one of these bangers. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know I probably made this video hella long. We got more bangers coming, guys, so make sure you subbed up, all that good stuff. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Snacks HD, and I'm gonna be back really soon. Peace.
Yo, we made it to the end, my guy. I appreciate y'all. You definitely a real one if you made it this far. Don't forget to sub up if you're new and turn that like button blue for me. Comment and turn on those post notifications so you can be the first to catch these bangers when I drop them. Until then, stay safe and be easy.